Hello, I'm Matt Gardner, Director of Government Affairs for the Greater North Dakota Chamber. With elections approaching in November, GNDC has put together a series of videos or ballot briefs to provide information to voters on the candidates that you will see on the ballot. This ballot brief will look at the state auditor race. We asked each candidate the same question and allowed each candidate 2 minutes to answer. Responses will come from the incumbent first, followed by the challenger. So let's begin. Candidates, specific to your position, what key issue is facing North Dakota businesses? And as the auditor, how would you plan to address this?
The challenges facing businesses in North Dakota and the way the auditor's office can support those challenges. There's two things that come to mind. First is making sure that when we audit one of our clients at the state and local level, they are effectively utilizing the resources, the taxes, and the appropriations that they receive. By making sure that we eliminate that fraud, waste, and abuse, that they are providing the necessary services at the best value for the taxpayers, it reduces the tax burden, the cost on the citizens, leaving more money in their pockets that they can invest in their local communities with their local businesses. The second area that we see and we hear from business leaders is they want a fair chance. They want an equitable opportunity to win government contracts for goods and services. Making sure that we are not manipulating procurement laws and rules, steering contracts to specific vendors, avoiding that public corruption and cronyism. That is the best way that we can prevent misuse of government funds. And the auditor's office, when we conduct those audits, we do test procurements, we do look at those contracts, we do make sure that we are getting the best value for our funds. So that's how the auditor's office can really support the business community. So this November 3rd, if you want to keep auditing great, please vote Josh Gallion for State Auditor.
One key issue to businesses is the uncertainty in consumer confidence and individual safety in our marketplace. I think the first issue with consumer confidence has to do with the shaky ag and oil market, which really drive our North Dakota economic engine. The big issues is with the second and third level markets supporting those industries. Getting those restarted and functioning as they should is a key challenge as we move out of this 2020 COVID cycle. I think the second biggest issue is with the safety in the brick and mortar stores. The North Dakota numbers are on the uptrend, and safety outside of our home and our individual bubbles is essential to a restart that will allow safety and confidence in the marketplace. As a state auditor, we touch most agencies. I think it's really important to be really proactive in the way that the auditor works with these individual agencies, as there are a lot of COVID dollars that are flying around at a very fast speed. Getting the economy restarted in a smart way is going to be essential to us moving out of this as smooth as possible. So I would really look forward to working with each individual agency to ensure that the dollars that they're getting that pass through the state government are spent appropriately and with the earmarks that the federal government has given us to spend them. That way that we don't see any aha or gotcha moments, on the back end of this once the auditor comes in. So I guess if I could ask is if you were able to put your trust in Patrick Hart for state auditor, and I know that I'll do you right, and I just want to represent my friends and my family, making sure that our tax dollars are spent appropriately. Thanks, and I hope you can vote Hart for auditor this fall.